Hello, I'd like to introduce you to Volt Delta's 5 for 5 series. 5 takeaways in 5 minutes on hot topics to evaluate as you consider a cloud contact center solution. Steve Chirokis, Volt Delta's Vice President of Marketing, will focus on specific areas of interest, offering you 5 key points of insight to assist you in choosing the cloud contact center provider that is the best fit for your customer care requirements.
Hello everyone. In our 5 for 5 series today, you'll come away with 5 key takeaways in 5 minutes on the subject of cloud-based contact center security. Security is top of mind for anyone considering a cloud contact center solution. In fact, a recent analyst study lists security as the primary concern when considering a hosted solution. It's not surprising in such a rapidly growing market. More than 80 competitors currently claim to offer a cloud contact center solution. Are all up to the task of security? It's not easy to educate yourself on this topic. In this 5 for 5, we hope to fill that void by providing you with 5 areas in the security realm to consider as you evaluate a hosted contact center solution. Let's get started. Number 1, defense in depth. Does your hosted contact center provider have a defined security framework covering physical, network, data, and people in a defense in depth format? An easily spotted red flag is when you don't see information on physical security. In many cases, this marks situations where your prospective cloud contact center vendor does not own or even staff their own network operations center. Another area to probe is the investment in tools to actively monitor and persistently test for vulnerabilities across all layers. Many less capable hosted contact center solutions will not have the security information and event management resources to deploy a rich suite of security monitoring and testing tools covering hardware, transport, and applications. Number 2, accredited security professionals. Are there security professionals on staff that have achieved industry-recognized security credentials? Frequently seen as the hosted contact center vendor with their one security officer. This person may hold significant credentials, but is just one person who may have other responsibilities. For cloud security confidence, look for hosted contact center vendors with a group of credentialed security professionals focused on security. Evidence that there is a commitment to staff security personnel beyond one person speaks to an ability to deploy security that dynamically adjusts to ever-changing threats. Number 3, persistent security focus. Many cloud contact center providers point to payment card industry or PCI compliancy as their primary security proof point. Not bad, because there are rigorous requirements that must be met and even audited depending upon the levels of PCI compliance obtained. However, when you dig a little deeper, you might find that a prospective cloud contact center vendor achieves certification essentially by throwing resources at security requirements a month or so before the certification renewal. Look for persistent security testing and monitoring. Is vulnerability scanning a continual effort demonstrated by an investment in tools, security personnel, and process? Look for evidence that security is a way of life with tools and procedures applied every day within your contact center provider's cloud. Number 4, high availability security. Stress will tax any security solution. In the cloud contact center space, stress results most frequently from call surges. Most cloud contact centers deploy a redundant networking and telephony architecture. But are their security tools, protocols, and procedures redundant and hardened for performance when vulnerabilities suddenly appear as your systems fail over or when traffic loads are adjusted in an attempt to maintain uptime to your agent? It's tough to get a read on security expectations in anticipation of a call spike, but there are some indicators to consider. For example, what call volumes does the cloud contact center vendor have experience with? Higher call volumes measured in the tens to hundreds of millions per month should lend more security confidence. Another area to look at is testing. Many cloud contact center vendors will tell you their systems will handle your requirements based on extrapolated data. Those that have the required test equipment can actually generate high-volume voice traffic with surges to prove performance. Characteristics such as these should make you feel better about a cloud contact center provider with these resources and a history of secure and successful performance. Number 5, people and process. Security is not just about technology. It's not just about those focused on security. Rather, it's a way of life that should permeate your cloud contact center provider's entire organization. Ask about training delivered to anyone involved with the cloud solution. Ask to review documented procedures that will be triggered in the event of a breach. Determine if the proposed actions have been rehearsed to get a sense of how prepared your cloud vendor is. The bottom line is that threats will occur. Will your cloud contact center provider be capable of mitigating risk and responding to security threats with speed and expertise? Checking that the vendor is trained beyond the security team, has well-documented procedures that you can review, and has rehearsed next steps are what you should look for when evaluating cloud contact center security. From the Volt Delta perspective, we offer an exceptionally secure cloud contact center solution, a layers of defense framework, large team of credentialed security personnel, and secure performance proven with over 2 billion annual calls in North America stand as notable security proof points. I invite you to contact us to receive additional information on our secure cloud contact center solution or to speak with our security team. Thanks for reviewing Volt Delta's 5 for 5 takeaways in 5 minutes on cloud contact center security.